Oh, hello.
एक सिटी था एक मिनट था
Doki Doki.
अरे नियॉन को क्या हो गया
Sup? New game. थोड़ा सा खेल रखा था मैंने. See an annoying girl running towards me. Hello. आवाज आ रही मेरी? Hello, hello. Oblivious to attention, she might draw to
भाई
herself.
गांड का इलाज हो सकता है गांडों का
अरे
ही
इमोजी डालना बंद कर यार. सायोरी उसकी दोस्त. Since we were children, you know the kind of friend. Why can't I see chat, buddy?
वाह
Nice. स्टोरी गेम है भाई, स्टोरी गेम. मैंने सुना है बहुत अच्छा गेम है ये. खेलते हैं भाई. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Annoying those. I just sigh idle in front of crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. अरे सायोरी थक गई. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. भाई शेयर कर दे, है ना? अच्छी अच्छी बात है, शेयर कर दे सबको.
भाई तो कोलकाता आ जा भाई मैं
But
5
only
साल
because I
जाऊंगा
decided to stop and wait for you. ए, मैं तो लड़की हूँ यार, मैंने अपना नाम क्यों रख दिया? Fuck. Okay, छोड़ो. You stay like that. You were thinking about ignoring me. Rick, that's mean. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Couple? Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you. You mean if you want to? I'm a mean way. Whatever you say, Sayuri. Cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the street becomes increasingly speckled. क्या मतलब है भाई इसका? With other students making their daily commute. By the way, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? Told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. Alright. I haven't been looking either. Okay, bhai. That's not
भाई तो
true.
महाराष्ट्र में रहता
You
हूँ ना
told me
इसलिए
you
हो
would
सकता है
join a
वैसे भी
club this year. Did I? I don't know. I'm sure it's possible that I
मेरा
did
फिर इससे कम
in
कैसा
one
है
of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. मेरी तरह है भाई ये. Saori likes to worry
ये
a
चला
little
जाओ
too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Haha. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Sally, your happiness is really important to me, you know. अरे तो प्यार करती है मुझसे. And I know you're happy now. But I die at The thought of you becoming a NEET in few years because you are just not used to the real world. ठीक है भाई, trust me, right? And don't make me keep worrying about you. Right, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise that. Yahoo! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Finally, naya scene. The school days as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. तो तेरी तरह है भाई. अरे clubs. Sari wants to check me out some. Sari wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Anime club. Hello, Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out. So I came in. Honestly, you are even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. मैं तो बड़ा nonchalant हूँ भाई.
मैं वो सब देख रहा था मैं
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought
देख सोमवार जो
know
सिखाया
what?
सोमवार तेरे से सिखाया भाई
Will you could come to my club?
अच्छा हुआ सर
Sayori? Yeah?
हर रोज
There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Kind of an attention seeker girl. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. अबे साले क्या खेल रहा है? बहुत मस्त गेम है भाई, खेलना है एक बार. मैंने देखा था यार, बीच वॉच शुभ को देखा था खेलते हुए. मैंने देखा नहीं पूरा वीडियो. I let out a long sigh. And I'll stop for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Cupcake के लिए जा रहा हूँ मैं. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
राजी क्या सुन रहा हो अच्छी
I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. Told you don't call me new member. Ooh, welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Always say nice things about you. You brought a boy. अच्छा मैं लड़का ही हूँ. Way to kill the atmosphere. Atmosphere. साले. लेकिन भाई मैं जहाँ मैक्सिमम 2 मिनट सैंडविच सा साले. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All worlds escape me in this situation. All words. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. इसलिए तो आया हूँ. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. अरे ये misunderstood girl भाई. Sorry. Natsuki. Sour attitude. His name is apparently Natsuki. One I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first year student. Okay, so वो Natsuki है. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other birds. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. He appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. She's kind of shy. It's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. She's Monica. Natsuki. Monica smiles sweetly. We do not know each other. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Most popular girl in the class. Basically completely out of my league. Having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me, Monica. To me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. I made them. I'll get them. I got a little too excited. इसका नाम यूरी है. And how about I make some tea as well? Few tasks arranged to form a table. As I already mentioned, it's been widened. So there is one space next to Monica, one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walked over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take the seat next to Sayori. Proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. अरे एमएल बाद में खेलूंगा ना भाई. इसके बाद एमएल खेलूंगा. ये 6 घंटे का गेम है, खत्म कर लेता हूँ इसको. Okay, are you ready? Ta! Oh! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray, reveal a dozen of white fluffy cupcakes. The whiskers are drawn with icing. Kitty cake बनाया भाई. So cute. ठीक है भाई, bye bye. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking. Natsuki, what do you know? Just hurry and take one. Sorry grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sorry talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. Wonder if she made it herself. थोड़ा बढ़ा देते हैं. She made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did, Cyrus said. Well, maybe, but not for you, you dummy. ये सबको मुझसे प्यार है क्या भाई? Shit. I gave up on Natsuki weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri just trying to impress you. Ah! That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that. I believe you. Well, tea reading might not be pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider a literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Saori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Saori seemed really happy here, so don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member or any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. ठीक है? Such different girls are interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. So Vishal, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read this past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? She looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Let's see. Teacup with her finger. My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such foreign world is equally impressive. Really passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up when that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Alright? Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? I guess. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. Might as well be having conversation with the rock. Someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. If a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Why is that? Well, Natsuki eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? Sure. What gives you that idea? सुंदर है भाई ये. Piece of scrap paper behind that last meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called. Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Just as cute as you are. And puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. You write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
लेकिन भाई मैंने मम्मी को आया तो
Now
भाई बंगाली थे
awards arrive.
हाँ
You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. Understand how
तो मैं
Natsuki
आता हूँ भाई इधर
feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more
मैं
than
क्यों
just
बताता हूँ भाई
coincidence
मैं मेरा
confidence.
बॉर्न हुआ दिल्ली में जो सर
The
मुंबाद है ना
truest form
ठीक है
of
जिसमें सर
writing
का
is
नाम पता है
writing to
वो
oneself.
हुआ मेरा महाराष्ट्र नासिक में
You
ठीक है
must be willing to
उसके
open
बाद
up to
भाई
your readers,
मेरे
exposing your
क्या
vulnerabilities and
मेरे
showing
पापा
even
का
the
कुछ हुआ
deepest
था
reaches of your heart.
बंगाली में होता है वो ठीक है
Do you have writing
वो हुआ था
experience
भाई
too?
ये मैं जम्मू कश्मीर में उसके बाद मैं आसाम रह चुका हूँ भाई कितना जगह रह चुका हूँ भाई मानने जाता हूँ मराने नहीं इसका भाई
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
देख
I
मैं
want
उसका आईडी दे
to
मैं रिप्लाई करता
read everyone's poems. We all sit in
हूँ
silence for a
व्हाट्सएप लॉगिन
moment.
करता हूँ भाई
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
नहीं भेजा भाई नहीं
Natsuki
भेजा
and Yuri look
नहीं भेजा
quizzically
भाई
at
नहीं भेजा
Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll share all of them. All we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even.
भाई तुम लोग मराठी बंद करो वरना मैं दिल्ली का लैंग्वेज शुरू कर दूंगा
क्यों पॉपअप क्यों हो रहा है ये बार बार? Wrong with this shit. Each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right? Warmly at me and once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we are back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this
और भाई
club.
तू वैसे
Sorry,
कुछ
may
महीना
have
रुक जा
convinced
मेरे
me to
पापा का
stop by, but I
रिटायरमेंट
never
होने दे मैं
made any
दिल्ली में
decision.
जाके तेरी गांड मारूंगा देख
I lose my train and all four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought.
भाई अगर मुंबई में गया भाई राज
Well, I'm
रहने
defenseless
खाने का भाई
against these
जिम्मेदारी तेरा
girls. पिघल गया भाई मैं. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed
अगर
decision
मैं
when
थोड़ी
it's like this? That that is,
अगर मैं
if
चलाया
writing
मुंबई
poem is
पुलिस
the
में
price I
पकड़ा
need to pay in
तो
order
भाई
to
मेरी
spend
गांड
every day
मारेंगे
with this. ठीक है भाई. Right. I'm decided then. I'll join
पता
the
है मैंने
literature
दुर्गा
club.
पूजा में कितना बेंचो रेड लाइट तोड़ा था भाई
I'm so happy.
लंच चिल है भाई कोलकाता में गाड़ी चला के देखना
Jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
सीमा सीमा
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Eh? Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skill?
में बैठो और स्टैंड करो
Meanwhile, the
साला
girls
सिर्फ उसके
continue
स्टेज में तो
to
बैठ
chit
के
chat as Yuri
आगे
and
भी
Natsuki
मारना
clean
भाई
up their food. Hey, here, do you want to walk home together? Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
मैं जिंदा हूँ कि नहीं भाई ये बता मुझे।
मुझे लिखना है पोएम. What is this? I'm just gonna भाई मैं तुक्का मार रहा हूँ. Tenacious. Dark. What am I supposed to do? क्या है ये? Massacre.
अरे भाई यूरो खेल रहा हूँ ना, थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस चाहिए, इसमें मुझे फाइट चाहिए।
Contamination. I can daydream. I'm intellectual. I have aura. Bro, मैं कुछ भी सिलेक्ट कर दूंगा इसमें. Hopeless.
भाई डिफिकल्ट है भाई.
Okay. Frightening. Anxiety. Alone. Heartbeat. Uncomfortable. Laugh. Valentine. Bliss. Kawaii. Romance. Elsa. Okay. Run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at Literature Club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Come on, like it deserves any slack. Sari told me that you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. Plan to just come here and hang out or what? If you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. पेल दिया भाई उसको. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Safely defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Like cooking and cleaning my room are dependable. Because the room is so messy, it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. ठीक है भाई. You two are really good friends, aren't you? Might be a little jealous. How come? You and Vishal can become good friends too? Yes, you can. Sure. Sayori. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today. No? Wait. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry, made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. You'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
हाँ
Alright.
सॉकेट चलाना सीख लिया भाई मैं तो
Well,
सीख रहा हूँ
here,
धीरे
pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is physical accident to being so cute. She picked out a book she think I like, despite me not reading much.
कमेंट नीट है शॉर्ट है
Thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastic. I कैसे पढ़ते हैं इसको? Enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some schedule activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Saori and Monica are having cherry conversation in the corner. Her face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. I'm back. काम आ गया था sorry. Feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of the book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap! I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes met for a split second. That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
क्या कर रहा है ये कर रहा है
Oh,
हाँ
it's fine. Probably wouldn't have to notice in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit of this book. So, thanks the book that you gave me, right?
भाई मुझे ऑफ
Mm-hmm.
उठाना तेरे पास में ही है पीछे
I wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason.
भाई
Just
इन चीजों को
curious,
इतना
how
मुश्किल से
come you have two
क्लिक
copies of the
मारना पड़ रहा
same
है
book?
मुझे और सुबह को फ्री तेल मिल रहा है भाई वही
Okay. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, just happened to buy two of them. मेरे पे क्रश है इसको भाई मतलब उसको मेरे पे क्रश है ऐसा लग रहा है There's something fairly obvious here that Yudi isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Once it starts to pick up, I might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable
मुझे
story.
भाई जंप पिक देगा और चुत्ती की तरह तो चिल नहीं करूंगा भाई
Is that so? What's it about
चलो चलो
anyway?
चलो चलो चलो
Well, mm, scans her eye over the back. The book is titled Portrait of
अच्छा भाई
Marco.
उसके साथ तो रेप हो रहा है भाई
There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Ominous,
ए वो
give
देखेगा
anything
वो देखेगा
away.
मारा चोद
Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her
लॉन्ग
life gets really strange.
लॉन्ग
She
के
gets
नाम है
targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And
अच्छा ये
while
ना
her
ना
life is
तो
in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
भी है शायद
That's kind of dark, isn't it?
ऑन करो क्या ऐड चाहिए
Nice story. So that dark turn came
तो
from
मैं
nowhere.
भाई ये हेवन टीपी मारा भाई
Ah ha ha. What? Gently giggles all of a
ये
sudden.
चूतिया छी 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 छी
I'm
छी
not a
छी छी
fan of that
छी
sort of thing.
छी छी
No, it's
छी
not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry.
भाई इससे अच्छा मैं
I
असाइनमेंट
totally
जाऊंगा और
forgot
असाइनमेंट
that
में
Yuri is into
प्रोक्रेस्टिनेट करता
those things. She's so shy and repulsive on the
भाई
outside, but her
मैं
mind seems to
रेडिएंट
completely
सॉरी
different.
रेडिएंट इमॉर्टल लॉबी खेल चुका हूँ ठीक है ये वेंचर गोल्ड और सिल्वर हाँ वही
It's just that those kind of stories,
यार आज शॉट मार
they challenge you to look at life from a strange, deep perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out of to be they're made out of to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plan. Yeah, you are rambling. Not again. I'm sorry. Okay. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, guess it's alright then. Feel like I should let you know
भाई ये
that I
चुतिया
have this
कितना लट
problem.
करता है भाई
When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forgot to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
बीच रहो
That's. I really don't think you need to worry.
वॉल तोड़ के घुसेंगे भोसड़ी के
That just means you're passionate about reading.
बीच रहो भाई बीच रहो
The least I can do is listen. Literature club, after all.
बैकस्टैप देख लेना बस
Um,
स्मोक करके और अपने मॉर्निंग
that's
निकल
well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying?
क्या कैसे कैसे भाई
Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book.
चुप चुतिया
Alright, it's fine. I have a sit here, right? I'll step into my seat into next to Yuri's